FHA SFR Appraising Handbook, page 90. Field Protocol. Special assessments. Report the dollar amount of special assessments for the subject property, if any, and provide a brief explanation for the assessment. Special assessments can include municipal bond debt for off-site improvements. Larger than typical special assessments may affect marketability. Use whole dollars only. If there are no special assessments applicable to the subject property, the appraiser must enter 0 in this data field. PUD. Check the box if the property is located in a PUD. HOA. Money. Enter the dollar amount of the Homeowners Association HOA fee and mark the box indicating if the fees are paid per year or per month. Use whole dollars only. If there are no mandatory HOA fees applicable to the subject property, appraiser must enter 0 in this data field. Property rights appraised. Mark the appropriate box indicating the property rights appraised for the subject property as of the date of the appraisal. Other includes land trust. Assignment type. Mark the appropriate box indicating the assignment type. Is it a purchase transaction? Is it a refinance transaction? Or other? And describe. Lender/client. Enter the name of the mortgagee/client that ordered and will receive the appraisal report. The intended use of the appraisal is solely to assist FHA in assessing the risk of the property, securing the FHA insured mortgage. 24 CFR 200.14b. FHA and the mortgagee are the intended users of the appraisal report. The FHA appraiser does not guarantee that the property is free from defects. The appraisal establishes the value of the property for mortgage insurance purposes only. Address. Enter the mortgagee/client's address. This data is referenced more than once on the form and must be represented consistently to the extent available space permits. The printed version of this field must appear completely in this location on the form, but may be truncated in the other locations. Page 91. Field Protocol. UAD Days on Market Description. If there are no current or prior offerings in the 12 months prior to the effective date of the appraisal, then this field must indicate the data sources used to establish this fact. Currently offered for sale. The appraiser certification states in part, I have researched, verified, analyzed, and reported on any current agreement of sale of the subject property, any offering for sale for the subject property in the 12 months prior to the effective date of the appraisal. Mark the appropriate box indicating whether the subject is currently offered for sale or has been offered for sale in the 12-month period prior to the effective date of the appraisal. If there are multiple actions, report each instance. Research may reveal an expired or withdrawn listing, which may provide a good indication of the upper limits of value. Report data sources used, offering prices and dates. Enter the days on market in Uniform Appraisal Dataset, UAD format. Enter the listing date, offering price and terms. Report changes in prices and terms with the dates of those changes. Report the data source. Report all relevant listing activity, including any prior listing within the last 3 years. FHA specific. Additional information can be carried over into the addendum. If there have been no offerings in the prior 12 months, the field must indicate the data sources used to establish this fact. 2. Contract section. This section must be completed when the appraisal assignment involves a purchase transaction. Otherwise, enter N/A for not applicable. FHA requires that the appraiser be provided with a complete copy of the ratified sales contract, including all addenda for the subject property. The contract provides the contract price, accepted offer, date of sale, and all financial terms implicit in the offer. If unable to obtain this information, the appraiser is to state what efforts were made to obtain it. The following table provides instruction for completing the contract section of the report form.